Hey guys, Codename Gamma back again for another video. I want to start off by saying first, thank you guys. I'm at 5,000 subscribers, which is just mind-boggling. It's just insane how much love and support I've gotten from you guys. So thank you all for liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff. It's just insanity to think I'd ever get to 5,000 subscribers in such a short amount of time. Hopefully we can keep this ball rolling, which brings me to my next bit. If you haven't checked out codenamegamma.com, that's where you'll find all of the stuff I make. You'll find cheat tables, you'll find stuff for the mod loader, everything else. Today I want to talk about the cheat table for Sonic Forces. If you go to codenamegamma.com, you'll find a download link here along with some information. I'm going to go ahead and cover all this in just a second. So what we got to do is download it, make sure you have Cheat Engine, you have the latest version, find the process, select Sonic Forces, open the cheat table, and you should have all of this. Now this is a big departure from the Mania cheat table because we actually have colors, we have instructions to hopefully make this easy for you guys to use. Not only that, but if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of scripts which should make it more update proof. Even if the game updates, these should still mostly all work. So we have pointers. So if we need rings, we can go ahead and we just enable ring pointer setup, and there's our ring value and address. If you do notice, right now it says 000 and then the offset. That's because the game needs to run to hit this code for it to get the correct address. So let's go ahead, now that we enabled it, go back into game. And the game's running. Now if we go back to Cheat Engine, it grabbed our proper address, and now we can go and put whatever we want here. There we go. It's just as simple as that. There's an alternate ring pointer. For some reason, the game uses, I guess, different code segments, so if one isn't working, try the other one. Same thing with time. If we wanted to change time, we could do that. The score. See how we can't just lock that because it hasn't gotten a value yet, so, or an address yet. So we go back into it, open it, there's our score. We can lock that value, although we kind of don't want to lock it, and that's because the game, when starting a level, it initializes these values, and if they're locked or set to a certain value, then the game's going to crash. So that's why we have these down here. Let's unlock these. So if we wanted to stop time, we just click the script. We want moon jump, we just select moon jump, and there we go. I mean, it's as simple as that, pretty easy to use. Infinite boost, pretty much everything, so yeah, not too hard, not too insane. Sadly, there's not a whole lot to do here because finding values for this game has been insanely hard. We have a whole lot of values for our coordinates and our velocity and everything else. For whatever reason, during partner levels, messing with the velocity and coordinates in those stages doesn't do anything. So let's quit. I'm guessing because it uses a completely different set for those kind of levels, but let's see here. But for regular levels, spaceport. Now if we go into it, there we go, it updated all the pointers. And you can tell that this Y velocity is set. So we can right click, we can set a hotkey, create a hotkey, and if we press 0 here, set value to 120, and then apply. We can go back into it, and once we gain control of our character, if we jump, and if we just hold 0, then we can just float wherever we want to float. So, you know, that's how you can use that. You don't have to worry about that being set or not being set. If you have the hotkey set up exactly like you have it, like I have it set up, then it's fine. What else can we do here? Same thing with the coordinates. So let's make a hotkey. We're gonna copy that. Set hotkey. Set value 2. Apply. Now we're gonna set our X, Y, and Z all with one hotkey, which is going to allow us to teleport. I haven't tested this, so hopefully it doesn't backfire in my face, but that's what it should do. Set value 2. Apply. Set hotkey. Set value 2. And that one's just 15. Apply. So now, if we move around and we just tap that hotkey, it'll just teleport us back to where we were. So let's try something. Let's get further into the level when it changes us into a 2D perspective. And see what happens, how it handles that. But yeah, if you wanted to try different segments of the level again, I mean, just create a hotkey and you're good to go. Same thing with the ring and score values. If you want to max out your score and max out your rings and set them to a hotkey, you can get instant S rank. You just have to press it at the beginning or at the end of the level. And yeah, you're good to go. As far as cheat table stuff, I think for Mania, this is going to just about do it. There's not much more I can find, so if you guys have suggestions for games you want to see, or suggestions for codes you want me to specifically find, or cheats you want me to specifically make, please leave them in the description, or in the comment section. So now if we press our teleport key, there we go, we died. So I guess the game doesn't handle it too well once you leave a section. I guess it despawns it behind you. So just be aware of that, I guess. Let's try restarting. And while it's in the cutscene, press it. And there we go. Isn't that funny? It thinks it's in the cutscene when it's not. Yeah. And that's basically it. I mean, there's not much more you guys need to know about this. There's not too much to it. But there's some powerful stuff here. I guess the last thing would be during the first battle with Infinite and Metropolis. So let's just go. Not number 9. The Avatar versus Infinite, stage 17 here. So sorry if this is spoilers, but for the most part, none of this is going to work if you don't have like the ring pointers. They might not work correctly for some stages. This was one of the more frustrating ones. If you noticed from the last time, our pointer moved significantly. That's one of the good things about using the pointers than something that's more hard-coded, is that when it does change to different code segments like this, it'll just do it automatically, so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, but for the most part everything works. What happens if we press the teleport? Yeah, which is what we pretty much figured. Another one is the is Metropolis, so let's go there. Capital City, Metropolis, stage 17. So this stage is a bit different because it goes and it changes your gravity. So if you have moon jump on or you try to use floating, then it's going to give you some issues. But let's see what we can do here. If I would just follow the level, I mean, I could get there quicker, but how much? What is the fun in that?
Infinite, activate the Phantom Ruby. Make them wish they'd never been born. Stay calm. What you're seeing.
So right now it reversed our gravity, which is a problem because it applies a positive value to our Y. So if I jump, it won't do anything. If I try to float, it won't do anything because we're upside down. If you wanted to change how high that works or whatever, we can go to moon jump. We want to turn off the script before changing it. But here we can see it gives us a float of 500. We change this to negative 500. And of course we need to re-enable the script. Now if I jump, it works in this section. So keep that in mind if you guys need to make code changes specifically to that script because it's a little temperamental. You could do so because in some I guess in some sections, you know, having 500 in that jump just doesn't make any sense. Same thing here, if I jump, it tries to toss me in that direction. There's not much we can do here without affecting one of these other velocities. So if we wanted to go and change probably X or Z and make a script for that, we could, but I mean, it's too much of a pain in the butt just for one level. But yeah, that's about it. Again, you can find the download on my website. The link is going to be in the description. You guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.